You are listening to Radio Maria Canada, a Catholic voice wherever you are. We now present the program Beyond the Pages with our host, Christina Doyle.
Speak to me, call me from the darkness. Just one word can break my heart. Will what breaks yours? Speak to me, call me from the darkness. Just one word can break my heart. Will what breaks yours?
Welcome to Beyond the Pages. I'm your host, Christina Doyle, and we interview Catholic writers and their books. And we've had a delightful time with some other Catholic children's writers that we've had in the past. And today is no different. We have a lovely lady, Nichola Zacher. And Nichola Zacher has written this little adorable book called Marley's Christmas Wishes. And as you can see on the screen, Nichola has Marley with her. Now, his little face, this one looks dark.
It
compared-
does, yes. Marley's changed her color. She's changed to blonde.
She's blonde, right?
Yes.
So was she originally
She
your dog?
was originally black. Yes.
Oh,
with tan.
okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So now she's
Yes.
this adorable little color too.
Yes.
Very nice.
Yes.
Well, Nichola, it's really nice to have you on with us this morning to talk about your books. And
Oh,
you have
it's an
several.
honor for
That's-
Marley and I.
Yes, I'm so happy for you. I noticed that you gave a wonderful honor to your father. God bless his
Yes.
soul, who has since
Yes.
passed
Thank
away.
you. Yes.
And
Yes.
I just wanted to show everybody the front inside this is Nichola and her dad.
Yes.
And I guess this has been the whole reason why you even began writing. Is that right or no?
Yes, it is. Yes, because he was diagnosed with dementia and it was a very sad time. So I decided to get Marley, our puppy. And then Marley won a Facebook contest and she was the illustrator's first inspiration for a book. And then she had some issues she needed to deal with and wasn't able to write the book. So they said, well, why don't you write the book? And I said, oh my goodness, I've never wrote a book. What should I write? And what was the purpose of Marley? And I said, the purpose of Marley was love.
That's
And
lovely.
that love for my father and the love that he gave us.
Yeah. Well, Nichola, you can see throughout your book how the pictures that you've shown with your father and yourself throughout the book shows the love that you had for your dad
Yes,
and the love you have for your father. And it's a
Right.
great honor to your dad. And I know his memory will always live in your heart. And
Yes.
and now you're sharing it with the world, right?
Yes,
Sharing it with-
absolutely.
Right. So
Yeah.
Nichola, you come from St. Thomas, Ontario, right?
Yes, not
Have you-
originally.
Not
Originally, I
originally?
was born in Kitchener-Waterloo.
Oh, in Kitchener-Waterloo.
Yes.
And moved to St. Thomas.
And then, we moved to St. Clair Beach, just outside of Windsor.
Oh, okay.
And then we moved to Calgary,
My
and
goodness.
then Port Dover, and then St. Thomas.
Wow. That's a lot of moving.
It is.
Lots of moving. Were you some sort of
Yes.
an army brat or something that your dad was in the army or something?
My dad was in the railroad. He was a conductor on the railroad.
Oh, did
Yes.
you often go on the train with your dad?
I did. Yes. Yes. Lots of train rides. Yes.
Isn't
And
that
then-
beautiful?
Yes, it was. Yes.
You know, I love the train. I think of all the modes of transportation, the train to me is the best
Yes.
way of traveling.
Yes. Yes.
You know, I may put a bee in your bonnet and say, maybe you might think of Marley on the train,
Yes.
you know,
Yes, that's
because
right.
Because it brought you such happy memories, right?
Yes, yes, absolutely. Yes, and
Yeah.
we have a train museum here, and we did go to the train museum and everything, and we got a great picture with me in my dad's conductor uniform and Marley. I'll
Isn't
have to
that
email you that
precious?
picture. It's very
How old
cute.
is
Yes,
Marley
that's a good
today?
idea.
Oh, sorry.
Marley is 5.
5 years old, Marley.
Yes, and she has a birthday coming up in January, so
Oh, well, a happy,
always have a big party.
yes, we'll
Yes,
have a big birthday for Marley.
yes.
That's so wonderful. How long have you been writing?
Since 2019.
Since 2019. And you
Yes,
are currently writing on another book, or has this been
I
your
am.
focus now?
No, I just finished my newest book called Marley's Feelings.
Is that the coloring book?
Yes, yes, it has anxiety activities and a story about Marley.
That's actually I went on the web and found your book, and
Yes,
and I thought the activities were really nice.
yes, yeah, they are.
Very, very nice.
Yes,
I like the one about the petals. It had the flower and
yes,
show us ways that you are awesome, like different words to place into
yes.
the flower. I think that was really positive and very encouraging for kids.
Thank you. Yes,
Especially
yes,
today, lots of kids with, I don't understand why, but so many with mental problems and issues that it's wonderful that the book is a very gentle in its approach and fun and
yes,
making the child feel good about themselves.
yes,
And that's
absolutely.
that's the
Yes,
greatest gift you can give,
it
right?
is.
To
Yes,
encourage them, right? So,
yes, yes.
did you receive much guidance? So, when you embarked on your stories, whether it's this one or your very first one, did you have much guidance to tell you what you should write or how you should write or what goes in the book?
No, not really. I do have help with the book, and I'm always grateful for everyone that helps. I They were my ideas about Marley, and what mattered to me is what we shared with my dad. So holidays were always special,
Special.
and so then I shared Valentine's and Christmas because Valentine's is love, and he always provided unconditional love. And Christmas, we have a strong faith, so Christmas
That's
was important. So it revolved around our lives. And the lady that helps me with the covers of the book, she's always a huge help. And
and she, from what I gather, is her name is Shelley
and
Jenkins.
Shelley is in Florida actually, and she helps me with the story part.
Right.
Of,
And
yes,
then who takes the pictures?
I take the pictures,
Ah,
and some pictures were taken. Yes.
okay. So you've taken most of these pictures then?
Yes, yes, I have. Yes, actually,
Oh,
yes, all those pictures I did take. Yes,
very nice, very nice. So where have you spoken? I think I saw one on Tilsonburg that you did
yes,
book
yes.
reading.
So yes, at the Annabelle Museum. That museum that was the home of the mayor,
Oh,
and before
wow.
that, he was a
The
doctor,
mayor's,
and he
that's
became
the
mayor.
mayor's home.
Yes, 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 yeah. It's a beautiful home. Yeah,
And you
yeah.
got your chance to speak in there and share your book?
Yes, yes, it's a beautiful place to speak. They have children's groups that come, and so we went and read to them,
So
and Marley had some cuddles.
did you read this book, Nichola?
I read that book to them.
I'm
Yes, the
sorry?
children choose what books they want, and I did read that one.
I see.
Yes, I said,
Yeah.
well, and one of the questions was about Christmas, and I said, isn't it so exciting that everybody is celebrating on December 25th? And they said, no, not everybody. Not everybody celebrates. And I said, no, you're right. Not everybody celebrates on the 25th. But they have some kind of celebration that, is special. And a lot of people do celebrate on the 25th, but it might not be the same way, but they're
Yeah.
celebrating.
Right, right, right. So
Yes.
what's been, I think, the most challenging thing for you in this area of your life in terms of writing? What has been the most challenging that you've found that wasn't easy to deal with?
Well, I guess you're excited when your book comes out, and then you think it's just everything's done, and the book is going to sell, and everything is all set. But no, you do then have to promote the book, and so then I learned that that's a bit
Yes.
of a surprise.
Yes, I know. And it's the key really to the success of that book. The
Right,
more you can expose it
right,
and share it with others, the more
right,
people get to see it in their hands and have it in
right,
their hands, right?
right,
So
right.
I see that
Exactly.
it's on Amazon, correct?
It
The book,
is. Yes,
the books
yes,
are
yes.
available
They
through
are.
Amazon,
Yes,
right?
yes,
So
yes. They are.
are they available anywhere else
And they can also order them from me.
from you
And
personally?
yes, they can. Yes, they can just message them and order them from me, and or my printing company, Volumes Direct in Cambridge.
Okay. So I don't
Yes,
see that in is that printing?
I'm not sure
It
it's
just says,
listed.
it says your name, Nichola Zacher Publishing.
Yes, yes. I mean, I am the publisher, I guess, but they're the printing company. But so I
Oh,
guess that's why they may not be listed, but that's where they're printed.
oh, see, okay, very good.
Yes, yeah,
That's wonderful. It must have been
yes.
pretty exciting when that first box came home to you.
Oh, it was very exciting. Yes, yes.
Did,
And my dad
uh-huh,
was here for that. So, and we went around and published it. Well, I published it, but we promoted it together. And
isn't that
he
wonderful?
loved that. Yeah,
He
because we went
loved
and
it.
met the mayors and it was very
That's
enjoyable
beautiful.
for us. Yes,
That's nice.
yes.
How long have you known the mayor?
Oh, well, I guess I knew him even better after Marley was
Yes,
part of our family.
Marley is the bridge builder.
Yes, yes,
He's a
but yes,
connection,
we have a
right?
great mayor. He's very friendly and he's been very good to St. Thomas.
That's really nice. That's
Yes,
beautiful. Have you have you considered maybe Marley being maybe a service dog and bringing him into the hospital?
yes, when my dad, he was in the hospital for a little bit and I did take him. He was only in there a couple of days and I did take him and they loved Marley there, and
Right.
yeah, everybody was so excited. And if somebody's in the hospital, I will take Marley and that always cheers them up.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Yes,
That's beautiful.
yes,
There's nothing like a little live animal, to
yes,
it makes
yes,
such a difference for the healing for that person,
yes,
doesn't it? Right?
yes,
Yeah.
yes. And children with cancer, we did do a visit there, the Ronald
That's
McDonald
beautiful.
House.
That's
Yes,
beautiful. What a
yes,
wonderful gift. So you and Marley have gotten around quite a bit.
we have.
How
Yes,
far would you
definitely.
say, what's been the furthest you've traveled to share Marley?
Well, let's see. We've gone to Tilsonburg, Woodstock, London, I Ingersoll. I think that's
That's
it.
wonderful. So
Yeah.
what's next steps for you, Nicola? Now that you've got your activity book, you've got Marley's Christmas wishes, and I know there's several others that you mentioned regarding
Yes.
Valentine's and things. So what's next for you? Like, are you embarking on on another book signing somewhere? Are you working on another book?
Yes. Well, Marley did a puppet show, and I think I'm going to turn that into a book. The puppet show is about Marley going to the beach, and I think that's going to be the next book in the spring.
That's beautiful. Do
Yes,
you have a puppet, Marley?
I do. Yes, I ordered one off Amazon. And
And
I
then you
have a
put,
Marley plushie.
yes,
And
this little guy.
yes, yes,
There
yes,
he
that's
is
right.
with the
Yes,
cute
there she
bow.
is. Yes.
With the bow, no doubt, no less.
Yes, yes. So I think we'll use a Marley plushie. And
I
yeah,
think that'll be nice, even as you say, when you went into the hospital, even to bring one in.
yes,
I
yes,
think, I think
yes,
that would be precious to have have your real Marley and then bring in plushie Marley
Yes, that's
as a
right.
memento.
Yes,
That's
that's a
beautiful.
plan too.
That's
Yes,
beautiful. That's
yes, we'll
beautiful. So,
definitely be doing
so,
that.
so what kind of advice? I mean, you haven't been a writer for very long, but in the short time that you have been, you've done a lot of work,
Oh,
right?
thank you.
Yeah,
Yes.
done a lot of books, and I especially like the Marley's Dream Love, the feeling coloring activity book. I think that was lovely. Who drew those pictures?
For the cover of that book, I came up.
Inside the book.
Oh, inside the book, I took those pictures. Yes,
That's
and
beautiful.
some of them I took, and some I did have a photographer take.
So you're
Yes.
not an illustrator yourself, though.
No, I'm not. No, no. And there's Marley talking to us.
Yeah,
Yes, Marley.
Marley. He says you're always talking about him, right?
Yes,
Absolutely.
exactly.
Hmm. So, uh, now in terms of writing, what would be some advice that you would give people who want to embark on
I
writing?
I would say believe in yourself, and celebrate the ups and downs, and always celebrate the wins because it is ups and downs. And
Yes.
you I guess it's hard to celebrate the downs, but you realize that it's not going to be all wins, but you celebrate those moments that you came through, those challenging moments,
Right, right.
and now your book's successful. So you
Absolutely.
keep believing in yourself, and you should choose something you love. Obviously, I love Marley, so it's very easy to.
Yes. And that's good advice. You should
Yes,
choose something you love,
right,
because
right.
then the writing comes a little more natural, a little
Yes,
easier. Yeah,
yes,
absolutely.
yes,
Absolutely. And I think it's also good to have advice, not to go in just yourself. At least I would think that the advice of well-known writers or well-known publishing companies that would suggest advice is to take it in, to consider that when you're writing and composing, and whether it's editing or expanding the story, and making sure that you're on the topic of Marley, that you're not talking about something else, that you're actually
yes,
focusing on Marley. And
right,
Marley should be throughout the book, right?
right.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Listen to
Mhm.
the advice and take the criticism that they have, because if you have someone that you work well with, like I do,
Yes.
then you have good communication with that person and you can listen and understand any
That's
advice they give you.
hmm What has been some of the feedback from the children, like when you've read? Uh, Give us an example of a Marley book that you wrote and that you shared it with the kids, and what was the response?
They usually like to know about Marley's life at home, which I
Oh,
find
okay.
funny. Yeah, yeah.
Hmm.
I guess children, well, that's important to them to know what Marley's life is like, and what she eats and what where she sleeps. And I thought that was very sweet. They're very concerned about Marley.
Yes, and that's wonderful, because our children need to build empathy for
Right,
others, and
right.
to be empathetic to an animal, to
Yes,
show the love and the care that
yes,
goes in. Because when they show love and care to an animal, then they'll more likely show love and care to another human being, right?
right,
And
right.
children need to be,
Absolutely.
yeah. So
Yes.
as a teacher, we had a program in our board, and it was called the Roots. I'm not sure anymore. I'm sure if it's still around, but it's called the Roots of Empathy. And
Oh,
what
okay.
we selected a mother with a
Yes.
newborn baby,
Oh,
and
oh, wonderful.
she would come into the kindergarten class,
Oh,
and the
nice.
children got to see what the baby was like, how it cried and how it slept. And then they measured the baby, and they
Yes,
noticed what things the baby showed. And each month the mother would come for the course of the year, like for the course
yes,
of the school year, and they got to see the development of this infant. And it was just enlightening for the kids. They were so excited.
yes. It would have been.
Mhm. So it's just like
Yes,
your Marley. You know,
Yes.
it's good for children to see Marley
Yes.
up close and, as you say,
Yes.
to talk about him, right? And
Yes.
so
Yes.
that's where you've drawn all your inspiration. God bless
Yes, it
Marley.
is. Yes, God bless Marley. Yes, and my
God
dad
bless.
and the unconditional love that he's always showed us.
Yeah,
And that,
absolutely.
yes,
Absolutely. Well,
yes.
would you like to add anything and share with us some unique story or something funny that's happened with Marley or with your travels and sharing your books?
Oh, well, it's funny. My dad, when I first mentioned we were getting Marley, and he said, no, no puppy. No, we like to travel. We don't want to be tied down with a puppy. And I said, oh, we'll just take the puppy with us. So I brought Marley home, and he fell in love with Marley instantly. She
Oh,
just stole his heart. So then it was funny because so Marley went everywhere with us because then she was a support dog. She is a support dog for him. And so then when we went to Walmart, everybody was gathering around him to see Marley. And he created this story that Marley was thrown from a truck and he went out and saved Marley and scooped her up. And the police were looking for this truck and they blocked all the exits to the highways and to try and catch these guys that threw Marley from the truck. Well, the people were so entranced with this story and, and they believed it. And they said, was that true? And they were going and buying Marley stuff because they felt so bad for Marley and this little tiny puppy that he held in his hand. Marley felt
oh,
right in the palm of his hands. So, in the spirit of Christmas, dreams do come true.
beautiful. That's beautiful. What a great
Yes,
story. A good
yes,
Walmart
yes,
story.
yes, yes, that's right. Oh, he had such a big crowd around him.
That's fantastic. Yeah.
Yes.
Well, he's adorable. He must have been so cute when he was little. You can just see
Oh,
his
she
face.
really is. She's very
Yeah,
sweet. Yes,
right. Marley is a she.
she is. Yes, yes, yes.
That's beautiful. Do you think
Yes.
you might have room for another doggy in your life, or Marley's plenty?
Marley's plenty
Yeah.
when we're so busy. Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
you are. Mhm. So what's next now? I guess what do you
All the
hope?
time.
What do you hope will happen in terms of your writing in your books? What
Well,
do you see?
so Marley has a lot going on. We have the modeling. Hopefully that starts to get busy. You know, it has to be a certain dog, a certain type of dog, a certain size, a certain color. So it doesn't happen instantly, but we're looking forward to hopefully Marley having some opportunities in the new year. And then a new book. And I'm looking forward to Marley visiting new places.
That's beautiful. And do you
Yes,
drive yourself everywhere then?
I do.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah. That's
yes,
wonderful. Wow.
yes,
Fantastic. Very
yes,
good. Well,
yes.
everyone, the book, as I said, is by Nichola Zacher, our author today. It's called Marley's Christmas Wishes. And as you can see, in this little book, is very much dedicated to father, her dad, and so nice. And here is the new Marley, the
And
one we see today.
here's
And
Marley.
yeah, yeah. And it's a lovely, easy read book for especially children who are embarking on writing and reading and like I would see this like definitely for a grade 2, grade 3
Yes,
person
yes, I would say that. Yes,
reading it
but
because
those are the age groups that we meet with.
the language is very simple and the
Yes.
child would be able to read this actually quite independently and feel good that they've read a book.
Oh, definitely.
Right?
Yes,
So it's a
absolutely.
nice, easy read book,
Yes,
especially
yes.
for a child.
Right,
And
right.
again, I would encourage parents out there that if
Yes.
you have young children who maybe don't like reading too much, but if they like animals like little Marley, I'm sure they'll draw it into this beautiful little book. And again, you can
Yes.
find the book in Amazon, and you'll find Nichola Zacher there in terms of her other books. And as I would strongly encourage you as well to get a hold of Marley's Dream Love. It's a lovely feeling coloring activity book that, and
Marley's Feelings, the newest book.
yeah.
Yes.
Marley's
Yes.
Feelings, right?
Yes. Yes.
So then,
That's
what's
the first
Marley's?
book, Marley's Dream Love.
Oh,
Yeah.
Marley's Dream Love is the first one, and the activity
Yes.
book is called Marley's
Marley's
Feelings.
Feelings.
Okay, so that
Yes.
one made sure. And where is there a website for you, Nichola?
Is there, I'm pardon,
A website?
a website? Yes, there is. marleysdream.com.
marleysdream.com, and we'll put
Yes.
that up so that you can all see that. Also,
Yes.
would you want anyone to email you at all? And
Yes, absolutely. I will give you my email because anybody can feel
could
free
you tell
to.
us just right now, just tell us very slowly so that people could write it down,
Okay.
your email address?
My email is Nichola,
So
and I will
that's,
spell it for you.
yeah,
Nichola, and then the letter Z and the number 1 at yahoo.com.
beautiful. Beautiful, everyone. Well, I hope you enjoyed our newest little children's author today, Nichola Zacher, and we welcome Marley. And what an adorable little puppy, adorable little dog, very loving, and just boy, she loves you to pieces, doesn't she?
She does.
She knows her mama.
She
She knows
does.
her mama. Well, everyone, it's been a pleasure to have Nichola this morning here on Beyond the Pages. As always, we take great pride in sharing children's authors and writers of all kinds from different genres in terms of their faith. And we thank you, Nichola Zacher, so much for being with us this morning here on Beyond the Pages. And we wish you continued success. Christmas blessings to you and your family and to all your loved ones. And may you continue to grow and spread the good word about Marley and Jesus and your faith. And I know that the world will be very happy to welcome Marley into their lives.
Thank you.
You're so welcome. Have a blessed afternoon, everyone. Thanks you again. And thank you for joining us here on Beyond the Pages. I'm your host, Christina Doyle. Bye for now.
Speak to me, call me from the darkness. Just one word can break my heart. Will Lord praise you? Speak to me, call me from the darkness. Just one word can break my heart. Will Lord praise you?
You have been listening to Beyond the Pages, hosted by Christina Doyle, here on Radio Maria Canada.